Hey, so welcome back to the vlog. Thank you so much for coming back. Please hit that subscribe button for me. Just punch it or hit it or tap it. Once a day here with the videos. So if you have an idea, I want to bring the content to the people. And I'm gonna try something here that I'd love to hear your feedback on. I'm gonna show you two very comparable houses in terms of size, price, location. Today we're comparing Morningside and the Buckhead area. We're gonna compare and contrast the areas, the houses. Both of them are new construction, so that's a good thing, and that will make it a lot easier to compare. I'm going to use this more as an educational tool about the areas, the communities that each of these houses is in, and why I think they're both a super solid investment. And here we go. Okay, so first here in Morningside, a couple houses in this neighborhood for sale currently, but one in particular that we are very interested in, this one right here. We have been in this neighborhood. We looked at that house actually before. Smaller houses getting torn down, new, nice little quiet streets though. I mean, this is a great neighborhood if you're looking for kind of that small town feel that's like a stone's throw from the city. A lot of different types of houses, style of houses, look of houses. But all in all, just a very cool little neighborhood here. So this is the first one here. Beautiful home, newer construction. I think it was just finished earlier this year. It is 1.299 million. And I would call this kind of like your modern farmhouse. You see from the pictures here, the kitchen is beautiful. It's got tons of little details all around this house that really make it kind of stand out as far as new construction goes. Solid doors, really nice millwork. Nice thought and design put into this house as far as the tones, the different colors, like in the kitchen, the black ceiling and the lighter floors, the matte finish to the floors. Very, very similar to the one that we're going to see in Buckhead tomorrow. But so these are very, very comparable houses. Just a really nice house here, really nice example of a new construction build here. And look, for $1 million, I mean, well, a little over $1 million, this is a lot of house. I mean, 3,700 square feet in this area ain't cheap, and they ain't making dirt no more. And when you see this backyard, you will understand this is really hard to come by. It's totally flat, plenty of room to entertain here. What to me puts this house over the top though is the unfinished basement. You have, I'm gonna ballpark 1,500 to 2,000 extra square feet downstairs that's completely unfinished. It is just stubbed out, ready to go, ready for drywall and AC and electrical and plumbing and everything else. But this is 3,700 square feet. It could easily be over 5,000, maybe even 5,500 if done correctly, and finished to the same standard that the main living spaces are. All ensuite, 4 bedrooms upstairs, another guest bedroom downstairs here with its own bathroom and closet and private entry and everything. It's really, really nice. So that is Morningside. On to Buckhead. So now in Buckhead, getting ready to show this beauty here. A little smaller, 3,500 square feet, but 200 is negligible at this level. So again, kind of modern farmhouse. I'm gonna walk you through real quick. I haven't actually seen the inside of this house yet, so it'll be just as much as a surprise as it is to me, to you. But here we go. And as we back away from here, you'll see these are amazing. Look at this. I mean, that just adds a whole dimension. This kitchen could be half the size and I would just go for this. I love this. I really want to incorporate this into our house somehow. Maybe when we get our screened-in porch like this. I like this house. I like it a lot. I mean, between the door there, the front porch, the lot itself is beautiful. Really well done. However, compared to Morningside, so this one is 1.18. So for, call it another $100,000, basically. And this is all asking prices, by the way. I personally like the Morningside house more. I feel like it checks a lot more of my boxes personally. You have that, that entire basement that could be finished. You have a pool lot in the back. This, you could do a pool, but you would have some issues over on this side where the lot kind of slopes down. Not impossible. Anything is possible with money and time, right? And I like the aesthetic of this house more. I think the outside is a lot more kind of traditional Southern farmhouse look that they're kind of going for. But at the same time, you could probably make that other house in Morningside very similar to this. And this area in particular just feels really small for $1.2 million. There's a lot better options, I think, personally, in this area, and even in Morningside that we've seen for that 1.1 to 1.3 range. This area just seems very small. This is where you spend 90% of your time. So just my personal opinion, take it for what it's worth. And I just felt like that other one between the kitchen and the living room, I mean, it was the entire length of the house, or width of the house, on the back side, which was nice because that's where you're gonna spend your time, next to the back porch, and then that massive backyard. So one of the really nice parts of both of these houses is that between Buckhead and Morningside, there's a ton of restaurants, there's a ton of shopping, there's a ton of stuff to do in between the two of these. So they're both really good options, both walkable to, you know, local restaurants and stuff. So, you know, 10-minute walk, 5-minute walk maybe, to some really great restaurants, comedy clubs and stuff like that that are literally right here. That's Morningside, that's Buckhead. Thank you guys so much for following in the vlog here. Really do appreciate it. Would love to know your thoughts and also what areas you'd like to do this in, because Morningside and Buckhead, not a whole lot of difference here in terms of price, values, size, construction, all that stuff is very similar. And again, comparing to New York, LA, Chicago, I mean, Miami, this is a great value for a lot of people out there that are moving to Atlanta. So anyway, if you have any questions though, again, feel free to leave me a comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. But also, if you want to do another area, another part of Atlanta, I'm always out showing properties. So would love to hear y'all's thoughts on these properties and which one you would take, Morningside or Buckhead. Let me know. Oh, and be sure to hit that subscribe button for me. Thanks so much. You know I couldn't go without asking. Have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.